So I just finished filming a video talking about all of my current piercings and future piercings that I'm planning on getting. So now I'm just going to be talking about my tongue piercing. If you want one of these videos on every single piercing that I have or every single future piercing, let me know. Or I'll probably do it anyway. But today I will be talking about my tongue piercing because this is my newest one, so it's fresh in my noggin. Anyway, so here it is. It's a little bit on angle. A little bit, it's not a big angle, but it's chill. I'm fine with it. When I do that, it's a little off center, but I only really poke my tongue out at kids, so if they're not gonna be like, hey, your thing's off. Or I do it in pictures and I can like tilt my head to make it look, yeah. Anyway, so I got this tongue piercing a little bit over 3 weeks ago now. I go to a place called Skin Candy. It's an Australian piercing company. They have a couple across Australia. I'm not sure if they have any in any other countries, but as far as I know, it's all Australian. I go to the one closest to me, which I will not be saying for obvious reasons. I booked it in as soon as the virus lockdown was lifted. And then the day before I went to go get it done, I got a call from the shop saying the shop near me aren't doing oral piercings, so they were going to give me a 20% discount if I went to another shop that was like a little bit out of the way, which was an hour drive from here. But I was like, I've already hyped myself up for it, I'll do it, it's fine. I understand why they don't want to do it. There's been a couple of cases in like that area. Chill. So I drove an hour, and the piercing, because I got all my other ones done at the one near my house, so I like my girls that do my piercings. And then this other place was, I mean, I had driven an hour there, so I was gonna get it done anyway, but just the whole vibe of one of the chicks, like the main piercer, she wasn't that nice to start off with. Like, she wasn't extremely friendly and comforting. Which, I mean, you're about to put a needle through my skin, can you please comfort me? It was just, yeah, it was very intimidating, which I'm not a fan of. Like, when I go to my one near my house, they're super accommodating and super friendly and super, like, they just make you feel so comfortable, which I wasn't getting at this one. The other girl, she was lovely, and then once I actually sat down and started getting pierced, she warmed up to me and I warmed up to her, and everything was chill. So it took a while for them to clean up. I also had the apprentice watching as well. They wiped down my tongue. I had to hold it out as far as I could for as long as I could, and they wiped it down top and bottom, and then they put the paper towels under my tongue, and it was very uncomfortable. She then drew on, she drew 3 lines. She drew 2 lines going across and 1 line going down, and she said that it's very hard to ever get them straight. So she's going to try to go for like right in the middle, but in any place in that little square would be good enough. And I was like, yeah, chill, trust you, it's fine, trust the process. And I honestly just wanted my tongue back in my mouth. I was so over it. And then she went to dab my tongue again and pull the stuff away, but the paper towels had stuck to my tongue. So she had to then try to peel all the paper towel off of my tongue, which was actually quite painful, which is very weird. I think it's because my tongue was so dry, and then I had like paper towel stuck to it, and so like peeling it off was just kind of like, ugh, it was not fun. And like the bottom, peeling it off of there, gross. So then I had to take my tongue out again, and we had to dry it all over again, and she drew the lines again, and then she got the clamp and held out my tongue, but I still had to force my tongue out, which is very hard. Like, your natural instinct is pull your tongue in or like yank back, so it's very hard to like keep your tongue out. And then the clamp itself was even hurting, so I was already shaking, my tongue was shaking, and then she started putting through the needle, but I'm pretty sure she got it in, and then my tongue was shaking. I don't blame her for this at all. That she couldn't keep on pushing it through, and she told me to stop shaking my tongue, and I was just like, I can't stop shaking it. Like, it's just, I don't know what's going on. My tongue's doing this by itself. And she just like pushed it through. So I think that's why it's on a much more of an angle than what like they usually are. So that whole process, and it hurt so fucking bad. It hurt so bad. I was shocked because everywhere I'd read online, every video I'd watched, they were like, that was one of the least painful piercings. No, that hurt like a motherfucker. I would rather get my septum, my nostril, everything else done before I get that done again. That hurt. I'd put that on the same level as my industrial piercing. That hurt. And then I couldn't talk for a while. Could not talk. And the bar itself is so long. I've downsized now, obviously, but it's so long that I couldn't shut my mouth. I could not shut my mouth. I was walking around like this because the bar was keeping my mouth open because it was so big. I couldn't talk. I couldn't swallow. I drooled a lot. Like, I would just constantly catch myself drooling, and I'd be like, oh my god, drool. If I can, I'll like put in a video of me drooling here, and I got on camera. It hurt so much. And then we get to the healing process. Oh, also, I can't remember how much it cost. Since I got the 20% off, and then I also bought like a bunch of jewelry. I bought like some plugs and a septum jewelry. So like altogether it came to like 120, but that's with like everything. And I also got some more cleaning solution spray. Just remembered, they give you this little thing that has like a bunch of stuff on it, so I can read off that too. So I actually got it on the 24th of the 7th, 2020. They also said that I could downsize at the 2-week mark. So some of the things you couldn't do, obviously you couldn't touch it. No spicy foods for 2 weeks, which I'm fine with. I think water is spicy, so I was fine with that. No dairy, which I was not fine with because I couldn't have coffee for 2 weeks, and it drove me a little bit insane. Just a little bit. Said no smoking, easy. I do not smoke. I used to, but not anymore, so I was like, yeah, that's easy, chill. And no noodles, because obviously they wrap around the tongue. Or alcohol. I don't drink, so that was fine too. So that was all for 2 weeks. They've also written down to spray 2 times daily for 12 weeks. It's a long time. So yeah, first 5 days were the worst. Couldn't talk, couldn't swallow, couldn't eat. I couldn't even, like, a lot of people would think like you can eat soups. I couldn't even eat soup because I couldn't like slurp it up. And then I also couldn't put like a spoon in my mouth because it would hit the piercing. It would hit the piercing, and it was horrible. Horrible time. 10 out of 10. Would not recommend. It's not fun. Don't do it. I mean, you can do it if you want, like I did it, but be prepared. I could not talk at all. I had to call in sick at my job, which luckily I have a very like good boss, because he was like, why can't you come in? And I was like, I got my tongue pierced and I can't talk. He was like, chill. I was like, okay, thank you so much. Because my whole job is talking, so would have been hell. Anyway, I also had like a very weird pain like up here. I still have that like every morning, which is very odd. It was like kind of like a numbing kind of feeling, or like a burnt feeling, like, you know, when you burn your tongue on something hot and you like it like lingers for like a day or two. It's been like that. Well, it was like that for like the first 12 days, and now it's like on and off again every morning. But I looked it up. Apparently some other people on Reddit have had that, and they just said that it will end up going away, so cool. So yeah, since I couldn't eat, I am jumping all over the place. I am so sorry. Since I couldn't eat like even soups, which would be like your main thing that you could eat to think of, I would get, on the second day, I got hash brown from McDonald's and I ripped it up and I pushed it like to the back of my teeth. And I just kind of like taking, not drugs, taking medication, taking a pill, taking Panadol. God, I suck at this. But I was doing that for like 5 to 7 days straight with like hash browns or hot chips because they were the two easiest things for me to eat, or nuggets. But I was doing it all on the right side, never on the left side. So now I have this big tear in the side of my mouth, which has been lingering for like 2 weeks now, and it won't go away because I keep on accidentally ripping it again from either eating, because I like food and I get too excited and I don't want to chop it all up into little pieces, I just want to eat it, or smiling, or yawning, or just like making a stupid face and with my mouth up way too wide. So that's fine, keep that in mind if you do, because this is fucking hell. I'm so glad that I can wear face masks to hide it, because it's just not flattering at all. But with the face mask, at least no one else can see it when I'm out and about, so that's nice. So for cleaning, they actually gave me a spray. They have their own sprays that works for me. Some people only like to do the sea salt like wash. Sea salt as a whole doesn't really work for me, because everything, like, it will work for the first couple of days and then it will get like really crusty again. So yeah, this doesn't want to work for me. So I've always found that their solution is what works for me best, and then I can add like little things in if I need to, if healing gets worse. So with this, it's been pretty fine. Oh, where did you come from? I just got the spray. I would spray it twice on the top and then do that, and spray it twice on there, and then I would get some water and swish it around and gargle it in my mouth for about 10 to 15 seconds and spit it out. I am still doing that now. It's week on 20th. I don't know how long it's been. It's been over 2 weeks. It's been almost 3 weeks. Almost 3 weeks. That's all I've had to do. I haven't had to use any other methods as of yet. Just really making sure that I don't get lazy with brushing my teeth too. So like, I brush my teeth twice a day, not like once in the morning and then at night being like, I want to go to sleep. No, brush your teeth twice a day. I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I will like just get home from work and just be like, you know, I think I'll just hit the hay and like not brush my teeth. I'll brush it even longer in the morning. That's not how it works. Anyway, also I haven't been able to use Listerine, because the Listerine that I have does have alcohol in it, even like a little bit, and I can't really be bothered by like non-alcohol Listerine just because then they're gonna be for a short amount of time. But yeah, can't have Listerine either. Couldn't have any like lollies. I had my first lolly yesterday and it was very weird. Very, very weird. I can't really think of anything else to talk about. I think that's everything. I downsized at 2 weeks. I actually couldn't get it downsized at the shop because like they're just not touching oral piercings. And I was like, that's fine. Can you just give me the stuff and tell me how to do it so I can like just change it? And they were like happy to do that. So they gave me the jewelry They told me how to change it, and then I went to my friend's house who has had a tongue piercing for years and years and years and years and years, and then I untwisted it because when she was doing it, it was like she was like pulling on it at the same time, so it hurt really bad. So I was just like, I'll do it. And when I was doing it, it like couldn't feel it at all. So I think she was like unintentionally like pulling the bar at the same time, which like obviously is gonna hurt. But yeah, when I was doing it, it didn't hurt at all. And then we pushed it through and put the new one in, and that didn't hurt. Put on the ball. Everything's chill. Everything's been chill. You are so cute. Oh. Got my other puppy in her crate over there. Pay no attention to my terrible, messy room. Okay, chill. I accidentally just stopped recording, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with my messy room. I'm actually about to clean this all now. I just wanted to sit down and just film because I was excited to do so. Check out my description for all my description. Yeah, that's the right word. Check out my description for all my links. Let me know what video you would like to see. Probably do this with all my other piercings. I think I've said that like 60 times. Oh yeah. Bye.